Ladies, good afternoon and welcome to today's styling session. This is all about Gail. Now, Gail was delayed because of the Gales, which is a joke that Donna noticed and didn't actually occur to me. But anyway, I kept Donna amused for a day or two.
I was sniggering to myself in the fitting room.
So today we're talking to Gail. Gail has been a customer of ours for a long time.
Yes.
She used to come to us to the shop in Ely, and she was on our hit list when it was suggested to us that we should get different models in with different heights, shapes and sizes. Gail was somebody that we knew that we could volunteer. So that's what she's doing here today. Donna is behind the camera. She'll be chatting to us as well.
Yeah, hello Viv, hello Michaela, hello everybody else, hello.
If you've got any questions, answer them. It will be a three-way
Hi,
chat
Karen.
between us. So ask the questions. Donna will be able to help you. We're not going to rattle on about if you're new here today, because the biggest problem we're going to have today is running out of time.
Yeah.
So if you're new here, hello. Push a button. If you come back every week, hello, chat, end of long lecture.
But there's a lot to fit in.
There's a lot to fit in. So what we're going to do first is talk to you very, very quickly about Gail. So Gail, you are 5'6"-ish, and we've had a leg discussion. So we're going to stand next to each other. There is going to be a website out there somewhere that's going to be photoshopping this. But the reason we're doing it is to show you that
Where's your
I
waist?
have shorter legs. No, it's the crotch, Donna.
We're looking, yeah, but because you're in dark trousers, basically I'm going to ask, can you see their crotches?
So basically, my groin is here. Gail's is 2 inches higher,
yeah.
which shows you that, and her legs are 31, mine are 29, and I always say I don't have long legs, I have thin legs, and this proves the point. So Gail has relatively long legs for her height. She says she has big feet. We think you have average feet. What makes you think that your feet are big? Because what size are they?
Well, they're an 8.
You need to shout, Gail. We've
they're
got to say.
they're an 8.
No.
I think it goes back to my age and my childhood when I was growing up, and I might as well have worn the shoe boxes because you just couldn't find shoes to fit. Nice shoes in there. So
Because your feet grew, but now you've grown into them.
I have indeed.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, nowadays it's less of a problem, and I think that's just
Yeah, it's the
hangover
age,
for
yeah.
probably my generation.
Yeah, well actually I had big feet as well. Like you, I was tall. I felt like a heffalump all the time. And now my daughter's much bigger than me. She still has the same size feet. So perhaps our feet are big. So, and you have an hourglass figure. We've established that. And what size would you say?
Hi Hilary.
8 to 10, mostly 10, depending on the label.
Okay, so we have forgotten to turn up the sound on her.
Oh,
If people could...
can you hear us okay? Can you hear Gail okay?
Yeah, tell Gail to shout if she needs to. So obviously we're all loathing her at the moment because she's 5'6", she's a size 8, she has an
they can hear
hourglass
us.
figure. So really we want her to go home. Do you have good body confidence, Gail?
Yes. Reasonably good, yes. Reasonably good.
So everybody hates you because in theory you have the perfect figure, but that's, this just proves that there is no such thing, is there? Because there are things that you really, really struggle with. So the first one is that you've mentioned is being overwhelmed.
Yes.
What do you think overwhelms you and why?
Too much pattern.
She says.
Yeah, but if it's all over me, so if I was wearing a big garment that was all patterned, something that's too oversized. I said to Sarah, I've got a jacket I was talked into buying, a blazer, and it's so big I look like a 5-year-old in my mum's clothes. And all you see are the clothes and you don't see me. I might as well not be there.
And that's because you've got a small frame, isn't it? You're relatively tall. You've got a small
because the
frame.
same thing happens to me, and I thought it was because I'm short, but you've disproved that. So it's nothing to do with height. Okay.
And we are going to show that as we go through the video.
Right.
I've got 1 or 2 things that are going to overwhelm Gail.
Okay.
And theoretically, they shouldn't. This is really interesting for us ladies because Donna and I, obviously, as you know, are not trained stylists. We just learn about things whilst hoofing lots of people into clothes. So it's useful for us to see this as well. I mean, obviously, we knew a lot of this about Gail because she's an existing customer of ours. But actually, you know, we all have preconceived ideas, and these videos are a really, really good way of possibly challenging those. Now, this I find really odd because you don't like tucking in. And if I had your waist, everything would be tucked in.
Yeah. Sarah, just stand a little bit closer, half a step. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry.
I think it's this feeling of bulkiness around the middle, particularly with jeans where you get the sort of lump where the zip is, and I don't like belts because they sort of make me feel they're expanding my waist when I'm wearing a belt, but
but that's for a different reason, isn't it?
Yeah, and I feel there's just a big gap here. Just stomach. I worry, you know, my stomach. I know everyone says my stomach is fine, but I just sort of.
You're very, very conscious of it, isn't it? You are very conscious of your bulgy middle.
Sucking my stomach in.
And the next thing is not wanting to be a 1664. So explain.
64.
Let me ask, who knows what a 1664 is? Thumbs up if you know what 1664 is, because I had no idea. Oh, 1 thumb. I got 1 thumb. There's a little bit of a delay, so we might get lots of thumbs.
So 1664, Gail, is?
16 from behind and 64 from the front.
Which is a fairly...
well, I've got no thumbs, so I don't think anybody knew what it was.
Actually, it was Maria who's just started working with us, who I think told me, and Gail reckons she picked it up from one of our videos. But I think what you're saying is, just look at the Real Housewives of Cheshire.
Yes, it's very tempting to wear lovely, beautiful, young clothes, but actually they can just accentuate the fact.
Barely covering your arse.
Yes.
And actually, if you feel comfortable doing that, there's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I think actually, if it doesn't work for you, then you know, you just need to find another way of dressing, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, I can't think when it happened to me, and Christine and I had this conversation until very, very recently. Both of us were really happy, and we're completely different body shapes, wearing skirts that barely covered our arses. Now the thought just fills us with abject horror, and for different reasons, because Christine doesn't like her legs anymore, and I just think I look like a bewildered prostitute. So I think, you know, there is, with the 1664 thing, it's very personal, isn't it? But I think by saying that, a lot of us know where you're coming from.
And there's a balance as well between not wearing clothes that are so useful they make you look older, and wearing clothes that are actually a little bit too frumpy that make you look older. And it's
Not that there's anything wrong with being 64. It's just that when you're 44, you don't want to look it. Let's add that.
Well, the 1664 is the comparison between, you know, somebody thinks you're a teenager at the back and then they get a bit of a shock when they look at you at the front. So I think that's the point of
That's
that.
all of us.
So you're very conscious of your décolletage.
Yes. A couple of years ago, as Sarah knows, I was quite ill and I lost a lot of weight, and I just looked really, as my mum would have said, scraggy. And that bit's fine now, but actually, I was saying to Sarah,
Are we going to have a little look?
No.
So she's going to have to explain that her bra separates but no longer lifts.
Exactly, like the old Playtex advert. Lift and separate.
Yeah, I remember that.
But
They don't lift.
But they don't lift. No.
So as a
this
result,
bit here is a bit.
you keep this bit covered.
To a large extent, yes. I don't go down below a certain level because it's not a good look.
Okay, so the other thing is that actually because of your height and the fact you're quite small, in theory it should be really easy for you to shop on the high street. is that so? Is it a choice that you make not to shop on the high street, or is it because you struggle to find clothes that fit you?
It's both. Actually, it's both. I find size-wise or shape-wise, you walk into, let's say, well, a well-known brand, and everything is the same shape. So, you know, you can go to shop and you know that nothing in there is going to fit because it's going to be too big around the waist, or vice versa, or whatever. And I like to be on trend. Yeah. But I don't like to be extremely on trend, so that I've got a garment that I'll wear for one season and then I'll throw it away. Right. Quality is a big issue. Yeah. You know, the quality of the clothes, the longevity of the clothes. I like to buy something that is going to last. As I say, you know, classic with a bit on trend, but I can feel confident I can wear it in a couple of years' time. But the quality of service you get in a small boutique. So
that's why you shop with independents then?
Exactly. They know you, they know what suits you. And I think it's something actually Leanne said when she was on the video. I will not walk out of that shop looking ridiculous. You won't let me.
No, you're our advert, my dear. That's why.
Exactly. So yeah, I do struggle. I think there's a couple, we were talking earlier about, am I allowed to say a name?
Oh, of course you are. Yeah, we love Zara.
Zara, because, you know, stuff in there is quite stylish. They have clothes in there that will suit youngsters, but also, you know, a bit older. But the quality is not great. No, it's not great.
No, it's a bit iffy.
Sorry, Zara.
No, well, we love you, but just, you know, stop getting your clothes made by children. Right, so what are we doing here? In fact, actually, we had a lady who came in yesterday, I think, and she was astounded that we told her to go away and come back when the trousers look better on her, because she's trying to lose weight. She was trying to buy trousers that were a size, basically fitted her now around the tummy, but were too big in the legs. And she said, I've never been to a shop where they've said, please don't buy this. Lose the half stone you think you're going to lose, and then come back. But the thing is, she would have walked out of here looking not her best. And I don't need her wandering around telling everybody how lovely she looks when it's quite clear that she doesn't. So that's why we do it. It's purely selfish reasons.
It stood me in brilliant stead during lockdown and everything when you left Ely, because I can order something from you and you'll tell me, Gail, don't buy that. It'll look ridiculous. Or you'll say, buy it in a different size, or try this colour.
Yeah.
That's
so it does help when we have met you. We met a lovely lady today.
We met Pat from Cambridge today. And we also met I can't remember, I think it's Norma Roberts from the northeast. She popped in.
I missed Norma.
Yeah, so it was lovely to meet her. She's on holiday in Norfolk, and hopefully, Norma, you've managed to see lots of lovely gardens and interiors.
I'm very sorry I missed you, as I am a Roberts by birth.
You're a Roberts as well, aren't you?
Yeah, we're a team.
So we're just going to talk about your outfit, and we need to grab this.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
There you go. So now Gail has got a belt on. This belt should be with her last outfit, but it's all happened back to front. This is the best shirt for you to show it on, and at the end what we're going to do is just whistle through tips to add curves if in any way you're concerned that your body is not as full as you would like it. So there you are, up the top there, and one of them is wearing belts. Now Donna and Gail just love this belt. Why do you love it, Donna?
It's, for me, it's the perfect belt for me. Colour wise, it goes with brown tones and black tones alike. It's got a bronzy tinge to it, so I can get away with it with most colours. I also like the gap. Can you just point to the fact that it's got a gap? So it has a gap in it, so it's not full. So just having that little gap in it, something so subtle, means that it's not breaking me in two completely. So, and I think that that's what I think happens with this belt. But also the other thing that I think's good about it, it's that it's graduated. It's not the same width.
Yeah.
So I don't look. I feel that if I had one that was all the same width, I look like a weightlifter.
And so why do you wear it? As somebody who's really petite, why do you wear a wide belt?
Because I'm very I'm quite busty, and with some clothes I can look quite like they're maternity wear, because they tend to hang from my boobs. So that brings me in at my because I'm hourglass, my narrowest point is my waist, and so that shows off shape, which gives me proportion because of my height.
And why do you like it? I was just saying,
the comparison.
They're both
short
hourglasses. One's 5 foot, she's heavy busted. We've got Gail, who again is an hourglass, is not as well endowed on the top half. So why do you like the wide belt? What do you think it does for you?
I think it's the same thing as Donna, in that it creates a waist.
Yeah.
And because it's a wide belt, it's a feature.
Yeah.
Whereas, and it's interesting a point that you made, Donna, about it not cutting you in half, because I think that's the other reason that perhaps I don't like belts with trousers, skinny belts, because I don't feel they accentuate my waist. They just cut me in half, and I like that sort of, as Sarah knows, a sort of smooth line, fitted line in clothes.
So that might be why you don't like tucking in too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
might be the reason.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
So if we just whistle that belt off, because this was just supposed, as we said, supposed to happen at the end.
Give it back to Donna.
Yes, you can't have the jacket. Stop whining. Just do as you're told for the next 40 minutes. Okay. So this is the outfit that you have chosen. This is your favourite winterish artichoke outfit, isn't it? Can you tell us why?
Well, I love this very dramatic pattern. I've used the word dramatic all afternoon.
Yeah.
Sarah can verify that. It's very dramatic, beautiful colours that actually work with my skin tone, I hope. But it's not too big, and I've got something more subtle with it. So I've got black and brown. So
these are your suede stamen trousers.
These are the suede stamen trousers, and I love them because it's just a little bit more interesting than a pair of black jeans.
Yeah.
So it's the sort of thing I'd like to go out for lunch in, or even would dress up to go out in the evening.
And this is the Floral Grace, and then you have the Beryl bag. So why have we got the bag?
Well, my mother was called Beryl, and Sarah very kindly named the bag after her. And my mother, you've seen the photograph of my mother.
Yes.
She was
Very,
gorgeous.
very elegant woman.
And she was my absolute style icon, along with Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah.
And my mother was, she wasn't vain at all. She actually lacked confidence hugely. But if she went out the door, she was always perfectly dressed. She really thought about what she was going to wear. And my sister tells me that she remembers my mum walking round pushing my pram in her stilettos. And she loved navy and white. And as a child, she was always trying to get me into navy and white. As a teenager, I go, why do you wear navy and white? It's just awful. And then as I've got older, I've suddenly started to appreciate just how elegant
navy and white is.
So it's nice to have a tribute to my mum. And she really would have liked this.
Yeah.
Because
it's an elegant bag, isn't it?
It is. But it's also, she was a very small person. So anything bigger than this would have overwhelmed her.
Okay.
She was very dainty.
Yeah.
Very dainty.
So this is outfit number 1. I'm going to get you to get changed now into your next outfit, Gail, whilst we talk about Gail's lifestyle requirements. Now, obviously, this is something that everybody needs to consider whilst developing their wardrobe. Gail's going to shout if I say anything that she doesn't quite agree with. But what I'm going to do now is talk about her work, what she does outside of work, her style, and all that sort of thing. So Gail is a tax accountant. She works up in the City of London again.
I don't work for HMRC.
She doesn't work for HMRC, so you can keep talking to her. And her dress code, obviously she needs to be reasonably smart. So she wears, I'm just going to show you this little dress from Pomodoro. She wears fitted tailored dresses that you can accessorise. And basically she wears dresses because they become, in a sense, a uniform. You don't have to think about them each day before you put them on. you know what shoes you're going to wear with them, you know how you're going to accessorise them, you know what jacket you're going to put over them, and you know that they're going to be comfortable. And Gail is a huge Pomodoro fan. This is just hasn't even hit the shop floor. This has just arrived this season. It's a snake print dress. We have no idea how much it's going to cost.
Watch
Now,
this space.
in the lifestyle outside of work, it's a very classic, casual but easy style. So this is a shirt that Gail bought from us a very long time ago. So we haven't been in Ely for 3 years because of the lockdown. It is 3 years.
It is 3 years, yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
So you bought it in the sale. So we reckon this must be 4 or 5 years old, Gail.
Do you know, I don't know. I know I got it from you in
It's
one of your
I mean, it is
videos.
absolutely beautiful. It's a Bariloche shirt, and she would wear this with jeans and with a jumper or with some casual trousers. And in the summer, that would change to white jeans and some pretty little dresses. Now, this girl likes to dress to impress. So when she's going out for the evening, when she's going out for girlfriends, she still gets dressed up.
Oh,
Which
I
is
remember
something
that dress.
that,
I loved it.
Lots of us no longer bother with, but Gail clearly still makes the effort. Do you want to come back on, darling? I'll move up. Can you still see me?
Yes, I can still see
So,
you. Oh,
This
love
is
that
the dress
outfit.
that you would wear out to dinner.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I actually often wear very fine gauge fishnets just to make it look quite interesting, and I'd probably wear a pair of I've got some black suede long boots I'd probably wear with that.
So you are, you're an inspiration to us all that we really should bother a bit more. And then you bought these. These are the statement trousers, and you love those for the evening, don't you?
I do.
So what would you wear with those?
Stock.
Yeah.
I've got.
Yeah, they're not Stamen. Are they stock? Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I've got a really nice, it's almost like a slash net jersey top. It's got a V here, but just in the right place, like the decolletage, and it looks nice with that. It's interesting, but again, it's quite simple, so that you look at these lovely trousers, and I'm not overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So you don't go out to supper in your jeans then?
I might if I was in like the Montana.
Yeah. Not here. Right, so we've done that. Now, how would you describe your style?
We had a long chat about this, and I think we'd say classic
With a twist.
So pieces that go on and on, but something that just makes them a bit edgier or a bit more interesting or slightly more on trend.
Yeah. And like me, you're very matchy, aren't you?
Oh gosh, I'm so matchy.
Yeah.
I had a debate with myself today because I nearly wore as a favourite outfit. I've got a pair of navy and white trousers with a navy bamboo shirt, and I was going to put my Converses on, which is the same as Sarah's, and I can't put those on because they've got a black line around them.
I
thought
see
this is
worse.
Oh,
just ridiculous.
wow.
Taking it to a new level.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ah.
But we were also saying that although you're very matchy and you like quite minimal things, you don't mind wearing lots of jewellery. I mean, you've got on bangles, rings, necklaces.
But it's quite what I would say delicate.
So it's quite delicate and quite subtle. Whereas I wear big jewellery, but only one piece. So, although we're very matchy, we sort of have different obsessions.
I think I would wear, I've got some bigger pieces of jewellery, but then I wouldn't be wearing the bangles and, I'd really cut down on everything else.
You see, I get neurotic. I've got my studs in, but I couldn't wear a necklace and then statement earrings. It just, gives me a headache, can't it? In fact, Donna wanted to put some totes on one of my gondolas today. I said, you can't do that, I'm going to have such a bad headache. So she's put them in the window instead. I can live with them there. Right, so we've described your style. You love colour.
Oh, I do.
Yeah?
I do. I love
All
colour.
colour.
All colour. I don't want to fade into the background as I get older. I think it's sad that so many really gorgeous middle-aged women suddenly move into drab colours when they could just...
Some of us have never moved out of them.
But yeah, I think colour's fantastic, and it lifts my mood as well.
Yeah.
Even on a grey day, it's really nice to be wearing bright, cheerful
I mean, you
colour.
look gorgeous in this.
That is stunning. That dress
That
is
is
stunning,
absolutely
stunning.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're up to. We'll talk about
this
it
is
now,
coming-
and
this
then
is
we'll
coming
go
home
back.
with
We'll
me.
go back to. Actually, this is probably quite a good time to introduce it, because my next question is: do you have a separate holiday wardrobe?
And the answer is, it sort of turns out that I do, but only as a consequence of the English climate.
Right.
Because I have some things that I buy with the intention that I will wear them all summer, like again, pretty day dresses or Bermuda shorts
Yeah.
or the white jeans, and floated. And then I find that it's always bad weather in the UK, and so I have this dilemma when I go on to a hot summer holiday. I want to take all my favourite things because it's the only time of the year I know I'm going to get to wear them. So it's sort of by accident rather than by
Yeah,
design.
you see, I've got a holiday wardrobe for exactly the same reason. You have all these lovely things that you never get around to wearing, do you? So this is the perfect holiday dress, isn't it?
Oh, this is super.
It's absolutely
Doesn't
gorgeous.
crease.
So obviously it's one of our fabulous K-design dresses. Again, it's just arrived. It's not online. Well, it should be. It should be online this weekend actually, because Linda sorted them all out. I just haven't published them. A lot of these things, ladies, that are going online are not on the shop floor yet. We haven't got prices for this. You see, we haven't even changed the hangers today. We've done this by the skin of our teeth. But what you've done is you've pulled this denim jacket so that you can wear it during the day at home, haven't you?
Yes, yes. And if you go somewhere in June or September where it's getting a little bit chillier in the evenings, it's a really nice
Big-
jacket.
Yeah, because we should say that it is sleeveless, this dress, isn't
Do
it?
you want to whistle it off?
See,
Cold.
yeah.
It's a bit cold. You don't have to do it for very long.
No.
Give them a 12. Twiddle around,
Yeah.
there you are. A beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
dress.
lovely
Completely
dress.
lovely on there. It's gorgeous. It is chilly in here. I haven't taken my duvet coat off, so I don't know what.
You've got a duvet
I've
on,
got,
and I'm
I've
in
got
a
a
summer
shirt,
dress and sandals.
a thermal vest on, a tank top, and my duvet coat. So I'm toasty, thank you. Right, so this is Gail's second outfit that she's chosen. And what we're going to do now, ladies, is whistle you through a few things that she would and wouldn't wear, and she's going to explain to you why she would and why she wouldn't wear them. We're going to check the time, Donna. What's the time?
We are, let me see, I can't find it on here now. We've got half an hour.
Okay, right. I think we're going to be able to do this if we hurry up. So, we've pulled lots of different. We've pulled sections: shirts, dresses and skirts, knitwear, jackets, jeans and trousers. And what we want to do is show you how something may in theory suit you, but you don't like it, or it doesn't suit you in theory and you love it. Starting with the Pussy Bow blouse. So tell me how much you love this one.
I don't.
So you
I
don't
really
like
don't.
pussy bows at all?
This is too fussy. I don't
Yeah.
like. It's a very busy pattern, and I don't. This is an overwhelming thing, I guess. A very busy pattern, and it's very. It's also grey. I mean, it's not. I'm not one of a colour fanatic, but I have to say that I know grey washes me out. So there's a bit too
Okay.
much. But it's very fussy. It's not very fitted either.
Okay.
It's got a bust start, but it's just
Yeah.
it's just a bit.
And unfortunately, we didn't have time to try this on to disprove it, but we're just taking Gail's word for it that she doesn't like it. This, by the way, is one of my favourite blouses. So we're now moving on to the Tessa. Now, we saw you in the Grace, which is the same cut as the Tessa. So you obviously, although in theory, oversized things should drown you. These don't. And why don't they drown you?
I think it's because the fact that they're fitted here and they're fitted here.
Right,
And
okay.
then they come out, and that's fine if you've got the right trousers on underneath. I think it works. I don't like dropped shoulders. Just sort of, I feel like I'm being dragged down.
Yeah.
So, but this is perfect. It's absolutely perfectly on.
So
my-
that's
on
why
my
it's
frame.
such a clever cut, isn't it? Because it's fitted on the shoulder, it fits across the bust, and then if you have them, it hides a multitude of sins.
And I have one at home.
There you are.
Patchwork.
There you are. The
Patchwork
patchwork one is your favourite, isn't it? Now this is the Tallulah, which is the semi-fitted shirt. And why do you like this? Do you think it is because it gives you a bit of shape?
Yes, it gives me a bit of shape, but it's nice and comfortable as well. So it is less fitted than the
Bariloche one,
but it still gives me a bit of shape, and it's a lovely looking shirt.
So
I find that the Tallulah shirt gives the smooth line, and you mentioned that earlier. It gives you that shape, yes. So it does go in the middle. So you need,
Elegant lines.
Yeah. So it's good for if you've got a waist. Tallulah's
like
good.
Donnie, you wear this tucked out.
Yes,
You
I like.
both wear
Yeah,
this out,
I like
yeah.
the Tallulah out. Yes,
And
yeah.
you see, I can't wear it out because my hips aren't big enough
I
and my
like
waist is
tucked
too
in.
big. Yeah, you see, I like the tester
ironically
tucked
enough.
in. Actually, I really like it tucked in. Striped shirts.
Yes, I love striped shirts. I have so many striped jersey tops and, jersey tops and jumpers, and this is really nice actually because it's got a very subtle ribbing in, doesn't it? Just makes it a little bit different.
Yes.
No, I love.
So we've got the tick list. This is £40. Went online today. It's from Signature. We've got it in navy and white. Now this,
No.
it's not happening, is it?
No.
So this again is my favourite t-shirt. So why are you not wearing it?
It's just too big for me, and it's too big for me here as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being pulled downwards by it, so I'm not. It's changing my shape to something that makes me look shorter legged and longer bodied, and I'm not a big fan of words.
You don't do relax on your chest, do you?
I don't do relax. It's relaxed enough as it
You
is.
need a bit more therapy. Because I never really liked things being on my chest, and then I got that Choose Life t-shirt that Linda bought for me during lockdown, and I lived in it, and I am a born again things on your chest person now. Right, fitted navy t-shirt.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that ticks all the boxes for you.
Lovely flattering colour, nice shape. The neck works. It's not too high up, not too low down. Yeah, it's perfect.
Now I thought this would work for you, and it's not. It's that 1950s thing you loathe.
I said I feel like a 1950s secretary with those pointy glasses.
I think that when you need to tuck in to get the full effect of the shirt, it needs to tuck in. So already that's not you, is it?
Yeah, no, it's a lovely. I can admire it as a garment, but and this is again a bit fussy.
But you see, when you say you come in and we give you things, this, I mean, I knew you wouldn't. I knew you'd loathe that. But this is actually something that, and I knew you would like this, but this is something that I would have given you. And we haven't had time to try
It's
it
a
on.
shame, actually. I would be very interested to see it on.
Yeah, because, I could be right. I don't think you are actually. I don't think I would be putting it up against you. It wasn't really working. And this I knew wouldn't work for you either. But if you could tell everybody on camera why it doesn't work for you.
It's the V-neck, and the V-necks don't.
So it's too low. It's going down to that.
It's not just that.
The separated, not lifted
Yeah,
bit.
and there's something about the V-neck line that just doesn't look.
But
right
a notch
with me.
is great on you.
Notch is great. It's too loose and sort of floppy. It's either one thing or, and it's too. I think it's too big in the here. I think I'd get the gape.
So are you beginning to see, ladies, that although in theory Gail is an absolute clothes horse, the reality is she looks like a clothes horse because she knows what suits her and sticks to a pattern. We have once or twice, and we're going to be using it again during this, the word uniform. We can't use cool wardrobe because her wardrobe is too big. But it's following a theme. You buy pieces that slot in with each other, and you know why they're not going to suit you. So I would imagine you don't make many mistakes.
I don't. And actually, I was going to say, a credit to you, again, for knowing me, is in all the time I've shopped with you in lockdown, I've sent one thing back.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say I can't remember doing any returns from Gail. So you get it right the majority of the time. Yeah.
And well, you helped me get it right, which I think is really important.
Yeah, well, I think
Rosemary Moon says, I love her. She's as picky as me.
Right, so this dress, you love Pomodoro. You loathe this dress.
I do, because this doesn't work for me. because as soon as I lean forwards, then it's just like a black hole. And then, you know, this height, I've got a waist, but this just sort of lose it here, and I just look
so we lose your waist with the
pregnant.
empire line, don't we?
And then it's got a frill. I'm afraid I don't do frills.
Oh
Again, it's a bit
my
fussy.
God!
I love the material.
You're not going to be able to buy anything. Everything has got frills on
I
the
don't
bottom
care.
this year.
I don't care. I'll save some money. But I love the material and the pattern. I think is beautiful. If you put that in a different shape of dress, then that would
And
really
we
work
know
for
this.
me.
I mean, we know that.
You can buy that one you're wearing. That hasn't got any frills on it.
I think this is probably
Right. So this.
It's got a pussy bow.
It's got a pussy bow. Yeah.
And I actually liked the pattern because it's dramatic. It's just two colours, so it's very simple, simple but dramatic. But it's just
It didn't happen on you.
I have to say, it's not you.
didn't.
And yet I've sold 2 of these dresses, and the ladies I've sold them to, it looked amazing. It really did. But I have to say it didn't.
For Gail, and I was wrong.
Yeah,
And I
you were
know
wrong.
it's
It
too
didn't-
big for
yeah.
you, but when we actually tried to pretend to bulldog clip it, it wasn't happening.
No.
I
I think the pattern, like you said before about the pattern, it's an
was shit.
overwhelming pattern.
You'd go home with it,
If
wouldn't
that
you?
was shorter,
Yeah.
and
If it wasn't that dress, basically.
Yeah.
If it wasn't that dress.
I wanted to like it.
This
Yeah.
dress. This is another Pomodoro,
Yeah,
and
I
you
like
are
that.
a bit of a Pomodoro girl,
I am.
aren't you?
Yeah, I really like that. It would be a nice one actually for cool summer's day as
Yeah.
well, because it's not too fitted.
Yeah.
I tend to go less fitted in summer
Yeah.
because it's cooler. It's a gorgeous. It's a really nice dramatic pattern. It's got a little bit of shape to it, and again, there's interesting
Detail on the sleeve. Yeah, I think the sleeve makes
and
it.
actually, when
Yeah.
I put this on during the reveal, I fell in love with it.
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think that's one of
gorgeous.
those that on the hanger,
It's got
it's got
no
no
hanger.
hanger
It's like
appeal,
about
but
Spanish,
you
doesn't
can
it?
just see that's going to look amazing on.
And
Yeah,
this again, you know, ladies, we always go on about the fact that you should try things on.
Yep, you
Invariably,
should.
the things with the least hanger appeal look the best on a body. And this is a skirt. So this is the right shape skirt for you, isn't it?
Yes, we have skirts in this year.
It's got a tiny waist, ladies. I can confirm that the waist is tiny. I think I would have to get up to a 14 to get it done up.
Okay.
It gives you shape, again, lovely pattern, and I like the fact that you've got, although it's almost got a frill, but you can't really see it.
No, it's because it's cut on the bias.
Is it a
Oh, no,
maxi?
it has got a frill cut in the
you
bottom.
can't-
But
Yeah.
it's not
see it.
really. It's not a frill at the bottom.
get
It
a
is
lovely-
part of the
you get a
design,
lovely
isn't it?
line.
Sarah, what's the length like on you? Does it come up as a? No, it's not a maxi. It's
No,
a
it's midi.
midi.
It's a midi
So
on
it's a midi
both
skirt. For those of you who are
I'm
always
scrubbing
looking for
this
skirts,
suit
it's a
again,
midi
needs to go and get
skirt.
changed. Hang on. Yes, I think I'm going to go and get you. Oh no, we're going to do knitwear then. No, I think I'm going to go to get changed now, girl. We'll talk about knitwear. Okay?
Right. Oh, actually, we do have to speed things up
Oh, okay.
because we've only got 15 minutes.
Right, okay, we do need to crack on then. So we've been talking about knitwear. I'm going to do this without Gail. She's going to have to shout. Why do you like cowl necks, Gail?
I think it's about balance. I've got this thing about being dragged down again by necks, and the cowl gives balance and a bit of colour next to my face and just structure.
Lovely. This is our favourite.
Oh, yes.
Gail hates it because she doesn't like crew necks. But for those of you who don't like crew necks, ladies, this is why we have collar inserts. And if we had more time, Gail would be showing you this. This chambray collar insert has just transformed that jumper, hasn't it?
Yep.
Completely transformed.
But you
it.
will see us, Sarah and I, wearing that jumper rather a lot.
And even if you've got the jumper, transform it with a collar insert because it is a completely different outfit. Another way to actually wear a crew neck if you hate a crew neck is with a little scarf jauntily tied in the neckline. So this is how we've got round Gail's deep dislike of crew neck jumpers. This jumper, Gail has in 2 colours. It's because it ticks the boxes. She loves a roll neck and she loves Bretons, and she loves fitted things. So it's ticking 3 boxes.
And it's classic. She
It's
likes
a
classic.
It's a roll
Yeah.
neck, it's a Breton.
So that's
it's
very you.
lightweight, It's fitted.
Yeah.
This, on the other hand, we've put this in just to prove a point.
Yeah, that's a tent.
That's a tent, and a lot of ladies who like oversized clothes are going to be comfortable in this.
And it does look lovely. We've seen it looking amazing.
Everybody tells me how great.
Everybody
I look in this
comments.
jumper.
Yeah, they all comment
But
on
I'm
it.
like, Gail, I don't really like oversized things. I've got it, but I don't wear it a lot. I don't feel that.
No, and it does, and you wear it with trainers because most people could only get away with that in heels.
Yeah.
And you wear it with
No,
trainers, and it does look
Actually,
good.
I might
Yeah,
have another go.
yeah.
Right, so Gail is back.
Back.
Right, with a pussy bow.
And
What can I say?
this. But
And
I
that
did like
print.
the pattern. I did like
You
the pattern.
did like the pattern, but you were very firm when we were planning this that you didn't like pussy bows. And ladies, are we getting a thumbs up? Because we think she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, a thumbs up coming?
Thumbs
What
up.
do you think,
I'll tell you
ladies?
when I've got thumbs ups. I mean, I think you look, to you, it looks like a work outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
To me, it felt like a work.
It's like you do look like the tax accountant in this outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's a really
We are
smart
getting lots
outfit.
of thumbs.
You could go
Yeah.
out to lunch in it, and also you're tucked in. So you're doing lots of things that you really, really don't want to do. The only thing that's missing is a belt because we didn't have one.
Yeah.
So ladies, we're always asking you when you come here, when we're throwing things into the fitting room, we're not trying to do it to flog you more clothes. We're just trying to get you slightly out of your
Comfort zone, yeah.
We've done this with Gail. She looks fab. We're moving quickly on to jackets because we really do need to speed up now.
Yeah.
Jackets, overwhelming. Put this on. This is I love this jacket. I absolutely adore it. And I can see it. When Gail says that things overwhelm
Yeah.
her,
It's
is.
not doing it.
If we just turn this up and make it a fitted short jacket.
Oh my God, yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when Gail says things overwhelm her,
Yeah.
she's not being a princess. They really do.
Yeah, that's
Right.
not the one for
So
you.
this is the
However,
overwhelming
the
jacket.
next
The
jacket.
next jacket.
Oh my God. Just show us the inside of this jacket quickly because the inside is worth a look. Look at that. Just look at that detail.
I am taking this home.
Gail's very upset because she wants this jacket, but sadly it has
Right.
almost been sold.
Look at the difference.
That's
Just
amazing.
Look at the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is absolutely
That's amazing.
good. It's the right length. It's fitted, whereas the other one is straight up and straight down.
Yeah.
And, it's a fabulous jacket. You can't have
Yeah.
it.
Jackets by
Right.
Bariloche, and we have very limited stock, ladies. You know that we only get one run of these jackets every year.
Very, very quickly. And this is a waterfall. And I know it's not your size, but you wouldn't wear it if it was your size, would you?
No.
You like structure, don't you?
Yeah. This floaty.
And I think you need structure,
Ruching
you
and-
know. I think that
It's a
actually you
beautiful
do
jacket.
need structure just to sort of balance you out. So
Yeah.
that's a no, but this got the thumbs
And you've got the shoulders for structure.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
got the thumbs up because basically it's a denim jacket in a different guise.
Yes.
And you like leather jackets. All your jackets are short.
Yes. Yes.
aren't
in
they?
London are short.
Yeah?
Yes.
Right, so we're going to get you changed again because we're running out of time. You get changed into your next outfit. I'm going to whistle through these. So we've got.
So we're doing jeans now?
Jeans. We've had Gail try on lots of different pairs of jeans today. She said she has very Catholic tastes. Most of them suit her. So she tried on the magic stretch, looked fab. She tried on the Lieblings, looked fab.
Right.
She tried on the jumping jeans, which I seriously thought wouldn't work for her, looked fab.
Fab.
So, I don't know what to say. She looks great in jeans. However, she has brought with her these for her wish list. And can you see that these are mega, mega bell bottoms?
Dear God,
And
no.
They look fabulous because they balance her out.
Ah, because she's got shoulders.
Yes, because she's got got shoulders.
Yeah.
We haven't got time to put her in these, but honestly, she looks
We should put her in them and then me next to her. Never will you see me wearing those.
Right, so we're moving quickly on to trousers. Like me, and we haven't had time to discuss why, because it's not completely logical, Gail doesn't particularly like crops. Now, I don't like crops because I'm so top heavy and these stop at the wrong place. I like 7/8, so does she. Have you any idea why you don't like crops, Gail?
I think they make my legs look shorter.
There you are. We've got the answer there.
Whereas they make my legs look longer.
It's just utterly bizarre, isn't it? If anybody's got the answer to that,
But I've got very
Bonnie,
short
let us
legs.
know.
5 foot, very short
These
legs.
are the hammer culottes. They looked amazing
Yeah.
on her. But when Gail says that she struggles to find things that fit her because her waist is small, it is tiny. So, you know, the 10s were too big for her. If we had an 8, we might have been able to get her in to show her that.
Rosemary Moon says that Gail is my twin.
Oh, there you are. They were separated at birth. She loves the lollies, okay? This is because they're high-waisted. They've got a bottom and a thigh. They follow the line of your leg.
Yeah.
They're brightly coloured, yes?
Yeah.
Big tick for this one.
But then there you go. You've got really long legs. I've got short legs. And I love the lolies. So, you know.
Gail is a huge Igor fan. She hates this. And it's because of the pattern.
The pattern just didn't even with a plain top, it still just was too much.
Do you think they wore you because they would overwhelm me?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So again, it's not just about your height, is it? It's about
No.
your frame, Donna.
Yeah,
which I
it's
think
frame, yeah.
Is a bit of news for us. Right, these, Donna hasn't seen these yet. These are our linen trousers, which will be in the week after next.
Oh my God, I love them
I
though.
know Gail tried them on. She loves them. I've tried them on. I love them. We're going to get them in 3 lengths. We just need to establish what the lengths are
Right.
once Donna's tried them on.
Yeah,
And we're going to get them in chambray too.
lovely.
Oh my God, I'm having a moment. Right, finally, we want to do ta-da! These ladies are the 2021 jeans with Gail in
Yeah.
them. These are our new jeans that have come from Tunisia. Can
Just
you give us a
just pull the
12?
leg down on this side. It's just ruched a bit. There we go.
There you
Yeah.
are. Can you just lift up your top a bit so we can see how they fit you?
Yep.
Yeah, they comfy? Would
They
you go
are
down to
so-
an 8 if we had a pair?
No, I don't think I need to.
Okay.
No, I think they're about right. Yeah, I think maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think you would go
Yeah.
down to an 8 if we had
But
them.
then they're going to be really tight here.
No, they'll stretch. Those would be too big for you, so you need to wait for this. But oh my God, doesn't she look amazing
The
in them?
material they feel
They are
wonderful.
fab.
They are so soft and so comfortable.
They were worth waiting for.
They are amazing.
They are lovely jeans.
And quality as well. You can-
So these are the 30-inch leg
They're
ladies.
59 quid. They're online. We're already sold out of sizes, but we are getting more in, we hope. We've got to place an order this weekend. Probably be a couple of weeks because they're going to come in with the chambray trousers and the jeans. So, and the chambray trousers and the linen. And finally, this is the Tallulah shirt.
Tallulah
The
cherries.
Tallulah cherries. And Donna, can you grab something and come on quickly? Have we got time?
Yes, we have. Let me just look at the time. We have got time.
Right, so we've got time to say thank you to Deb. We don't just have to turn the camera off. And this is just a little thank you from us. We haven't had time to unwrap it and put it in a presentation.
Now we have got a couple of minutes though. So for the next couple of minutes, we've got 2 minutes. Tips to add curves.
Tips to add curves. Right, we completely forgotten about that. Right, very, very quick.
We have got 2 minutes,
Right.
so it's okay.
Horizontal stripes on the top half, girl. Yes?
Yep.
Avoid black as it will make you slimmer than you are.
Although I love black.
We love black, but it just goes to the fact that, you know, we're not daft. We do know what it does and doesn't do for us, but we love it. Bootleg jeans add balance. We've just seen those, haven't we?
Curly lines, yep.
Long sleeve disguise arms. Now, you did wear longer sleeves when you'd lost weight,
Yes,
didn't
I
you?
did, yes.
Skinny jeans, balance them with an oversized top.
Yep, and not too skinny, else I feel that my hips are
Yeah.
looking a bit.
Right, so the not too skinny jean is
Which is what
good.
these are. These are the these are
That's
the non-skinny skinny.
That's what's so perfect.
Yeah.
Wear pattern. You wear pattern, but you don't like very big pattern, do you?
I don't mind big pattern. I don't like busy patterns.
Right, okay. Clingy fabrics like jersey will accentuate your figure, but to add curves you need to wear more structure like this.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Will you stop showing me that, Jackie?
What we're going to do is hang the belt over it.
Stop.
Belts, belts, both thick and skinny. Now you don't really like skinny ones, but you like thick
I'm
ones.
convinced on the skinny ones, but I'll go
Right.
with the thick ones.
Okay, layer to add. I think what this, I can't think of a nice word, but basically to add bulk. Don't wear ill-fitting clothes. Layer up, and you would agree with that, don't you? Don't wear ill-fitting clothes, because look at this. You didn't see this, but this on you would just be right. And that's it.
That's it. And we are timing out. Right, lovely.
Thank you so much. We're back next week. We've got no idea what we're doing. Catch up.
Thank you, Gail. We hope you like the necklace.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Bye, everybody.